Hey everybody, it's Jay, Mr. Real Estate, and I want to talk to you in this video about why being an investor is actually better than being a real estate agent. So I'm not biased because I'm both. I am a licensed New Jersey real estate agent, right? That's my disclosure. I am known as a celebrity realtor with, athlete clients, entertainment industry clients. I've made a lot of money in real estate as a realtor. I list multi-million-dollar houses. I've been asked to be brand ambassador for big companies. I'm a real estate expert on NBC's Today Show as a realtor, right? So I get the value in being a realtor, but I want to tell you why investing and being an investor is actually better than that. See, when you're working as a real estate agent, you are an independent contractor. You are your own boss in a sense, but you have to hang your license with another company. Therefore, you have to abide by that company's guidelines, their rules, and in essence, they're kind of like your boss. So you're working for yourself, but you still kind of got a manager or overseer. And that's the part I don't like. Secondly, and when being a real estate agent, you also have to answer to the real estate commission. And they have their laws and their guidelines and all you have to follow. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a great career. It gives you a great professional designation. I do promote being a real estate agent, and I'll tell you the benefits of both at the end of this video. But being an investor by far beats being a real estate agent. So for me, I came into the real estate game, into the real estate industry as a loan officer doing mortgages, and then second as an investor. It was always my quest to invest in properties. I never wanted to be a realtor or a real estate agent. That didn't really interest me. But what I found as I started investing and buying more properties at age 25 is that my realtors were making pretty decent commissions, and they weren't doing anything substantial on the work side. So the work that they did, I knew that I could do myself. So I went, took the class, got my real estate license, all to make more commissions or make more money on properties that I already was buying as an investor. But what I found in being an investor and having success as an investor and as a wholesaler, a guy flipping properties, buying properties, being a landlord, is that I truly became my own boss. I was in control of my purchases. I was in control of how I dressed, how I looked, what I ate, when I went to work and when I left work. I can go buy a house in the afternoon, early in the morning, or in the evening. I can lay in my bed and wholesale online. So as an investor, it gave me all the flexibility I wanted. It gave me all the clout I wanted. I was able to build my own brand and my own business cards, my own tagline, my own logo, and become the Mr. Real Estate you see today. So I was able to build my brand as an investor and then incorporate my professional designation as a real estate agent into that. It's a great secondary component, but by any means don't you think that you being a real estate agent is you being a real estate investor. No, you're in two different categories and two different worlds. Real estate investors run real estate. Real estate agents work for real estate investors. So that's one of the things when I was actually working with Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club and from Gossip Game, I was her realtor. And she and I would hang out and we'll be in the club, we'll be in New York City. And she'd be like, hey, this is my realtor, Jay. And I'm like, Ange, don't call me that. She's like, why? You are. And I realized that I almost was offended by being called a realtor because it was like I was someone's employee. And I'm not here to be an employee. I'm on this earth to be a boss. I am a business owner. I am a mogul. So that's the same thing that I want to instill in you guys. I'm going to encourage you to look at getting your real estate license or taking the course because you will get extra commissions on properties that you purchase or sell. You can make free money from your family and friends around you by listing their properties or getting them involved in real estate. And because you get access to the MLS, you can see inventory exclusively. You'll build a ton of relationships being a realtor, going to different conferences and other things. And you also learn a lot in a real estate course. When you take your course in your state, you learn a lot of information about the fundamentals and basics of real estate. So I do encourage people to get a real estate license or to take the course. There's a lot of information there. There's a lot of ability to network. But being a real estate agent, you become a little mini boss, but you're not truly your own boss until you reach a real estate investor status. So real estate investor is for the big boys and big girls of the world, for the young moguls of the world, the young Jay Morrisons of the world. You want to become a real estate investor, and that's why you're in the real estate investors course. We add on as a bonus becoming a real estate agent, but that is not the end all be all. Sorry for my real estate agents may be mad at me. Hey, listen, I'm one of you, But don't think you've made it because you're an agent. Even if you're selling multi-million-dollar homes or you're helping someone buy and flip all day, every day, and you're feeding your family, great. Kudos to you for having a great job, but you don't truly become a boss until you are the investor who's making the money on the big side of the equation, whether you're a builder. Like for instance, I'm listing a $10 million house. I'm gonna make a fat commission on that house, right? Selling it for $10 million. Even if I don't find a buyer, I'll still make a commission. If I find a buyer, I make double the commission. But I'm making nowhere near as much money as the investor on the project, who is my architect and builder, Dave Brown. He's making a ton of money on this property for $10 million, but me, as his employee practically, as his real estate agent, I'm gonna make a fat check, but nowhere near the boss guy who's the one that actually had the courage and the wherewithal to invest in that project. So as an investor, you will make sometimes double, triple, quadruple the money as your real estate agent. So I want to encourage everyone to understand the difference between the two. A real estate agent, don't say, hey, Jay, I'm in real estate now, I'm an agent. I'm going to say, great, but you're not really in real estate yet. When you're in a real estate is when you're wholesaling, you're buying and flipping, you're buying and holding. When you're the landlord, you're the lord of your land. When you own property, then you're in the real estate. When you're a real estate agent, you're just surfacing the area. So for those of you who haven't made it yet, you need to get down. For those of you who are in the course, let's go. It's time to make it happen. Understand the value of being a real estate agent or taking a course, but understand there's a difference in the two. So for my real estate investors, you're the true bosses. I want to congratulate you guys for coming this far and encourage your friends who are just realtors to come on board with us, and you even looking to get your own license as well. So this is my whole take on why being a real estate investor is really better than being a real estate agent, and how you can combine the two to be the ultimate Mr. or Mrs. Real Estate in your world. All right, so take what I said to heart, do some research on it, ask around, you'll see I know what I'm talking about, because I usually do, I know what I'm talking about, and take this information to heart and be your own boss, all right? We out here, peace.